ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं चैव ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। अथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः सांख्ययोगः। संजय उवाच तं तदा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेक्षणं विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः। Hey, what happened? Recording is going on, okay? Shri Bhagavanuvāca Kutastvā Kashmalamidam Vishame Samupasthitam Anādyajushtamasvargyam Akirtikaram Arjuna Klaibyam Asmagamappārtha Naitatvayupapajyate Kshudram Hrudaya Daurbalyam Chektvothishta Parantapa. Arjuna uvaca katham bhishmamaham sankhe dronam cha madhusudana ishubhe pratiyotsyami pujarha varisudana guruna hatva hi mahanubhavan shreyo bhuktum bhaikshyamapi haloke hattvardhakamamstu guruni haiva Bhungiya bhogan rudira pradigdhan na chaitadvidma kataranno gariyo yadva jayema yadivano jayeyuho यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषामः तेव स्थिता प्रमुखे धार्तराष्ट्राः कार्पण्यदोष उपहत स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढचेताः श्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम् न हि प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात् यच्छोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम् अवाप्य भूमा वसपत्नमृद्धं राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम् सञ्जय उवाच एवमुक्त्वा हृषीकेशं गुडाकेशः परन्तपः नयोत्य इति गोविन्दम् उक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः तमुवाच हृषीकेशः प्रहसन्निव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विषीदन्तमिदं वचः श्रीभगवानुवाच अशोच्यानन्वशोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे गतासु न गतासूंश्च नानुशोचन्ति पण्डिताः न त्वेवाहं जातु नासं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परं देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यते मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्याः तां तितिक्षस्व भारत यं हि न व्यदयन्त्येते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोमृतत्वाय कल्पते नासतो विद्यते भावो नाभावो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्तः स्त्वनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः अविनाशि तु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वमिदं ततं विनाशमव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति अन्तवन्त इमे देहाः नित्यशोक्ता शरीरिणः अनाशिनो प्रमेयस्य तस्मादुज्यस्व भारत एनं वेत्ति हन्तारं यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतः नायं हन्ति न हन्यते न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे वेदा विनाशिनं नित्यं येनमजमव्ययं कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कं घातयति हन्तिकं वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चेदं क्लेदयन्त्यापः न शोषयति मारुतः अच्छेद्योऽयमदाह्योऽयम् अक्लेद्यो शोष्य एव च नित्यः सर्वगतस्थाणुः अचलोऽयं सनातनः अव्यक्तोऽयमचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकार्योऽयमुच्यते तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं नानुशोचितुमर्हसि अथ चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युः ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मादपरिहार्येद्धे न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत अव्यक्तनिधनान्येव तत्र का परिदेवना. We will cover this and then go forward later. Okay?
Okay, Nana.
Okay. If you want me to continue, yeah, I'll chant a few more verses. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम् आश्चर्यवत् वदति तथैव चान्यः आश्चर्यवच्चैनमन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेद न चैव कश्चित् देहि नित्यमवध्योऽयं देहे सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि स्वधर्ममपि चावेक्ष्य न विकम्पितुमर्हसि धर्म्याद्धियुद्धात् श्रेयोऽन्यत् क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते यदृच्छया चोपपन्नं स्वर्गद्वारमपावृतं सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम् अध चेत् त्वमिमं धर्म्यं सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि अकीर्तिं चापि भूतानि कथयिष्यन्ति ते व्ययां सम्भावितस्य च कीर्तिः मरणादतिरिच्यते भयाद्रणादुपरतं मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः येषां च त्वं बहुमतः भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम् अवाप्य वादांश्च बहून् वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्यं ततो दुःखतरं नु किम् हतो वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गं जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महीम् तस्मादुत्थिष्ठ कौन्तेय युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः सुखदुःखे समे कृत्वा लाभालाभौ जयाजयौ ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि एषा ते अभिहिता साङ्ख्ये बुद्धिर्योगे त्विमां शृणु बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि. Yeah, back to that avyakta adini bhutani. Yeah, very right. Avyakta adini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidhananyeva tatraka paridevana. Incidentally, any doubts?
There are no questions in the question bank.
Okay. Now, the present verse is avyakta adini bhutani. All beings, all this bhutani includes what? Includes everything in the jagat. Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata. You're able to follow this little Sanskrit, no? Avyakta means unmanifest. Adini, in the beginning. Adini bhutani. In the beginning, these beings are unmanifest. They are not available for perception of anybody. Vyaktamadhyani bharata. After coming into being, they are available as manifested beings. Vyaktamadhyani bharata. These beings will include everything in the jagat. Okay? Avyakta Vyaktamadhyani bharata. Avyakta nidhananyeva. Nidhana is what? Nidhana is maranam. Avyakta nidhanani, in the end. Instead of saying maranam all the time, in the end. Okay? Avyakta nidhanani. In the end, they will be unmanifest again. In the beginning, they are unmanifest. In the middle, they are as though manifest, and in the end they are unmanifest. Unmanifest in the beginning, unmanifest in the end, and as though manifest in the middle. Tatra ka paridevana. Why are you unnecessarily grieving for this kind of a thing? Okay, this picture of the being is available only in the Madhya. In the beginning it is not there, in the end it is not there. There is a beautiful Upanishad, very short Upanishad, maybe the shortest Upanishad also.
Is it Amrita Bindu?
Mandukya. Huh?
No.
Sorry?
No. I thought it was Amrita Bindu.
Okay, no. No, I was meaning such of those Upanishads of which Acharya Shankara had made Bhashyam. He had made Bhashyam of the 10 Upanishads, plus another Upanishad also he has rendered, I think, Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Or maybe he has quoted extensively from the Upanishad. Now this Mandukya Upanishad is a small Upanishad of 12 mantras. 12 mantras. Shankaracharya's Paramaguru, that is Guru's Guru, that is Gaudapadacharya, has rendered a Karika on this. That Karika is, say, more like a Bhashyam, Karika on this. On that Karika, he has mentioned, when we were reading this, I remembered what Acharya Gaudapada mentioned. Adau ante chayannasti vartamane tattadha. Regarding the Jagat, he has made that comment in the Karika, in the Gaudapadiya Karika for the Mandukya Upanishad. Adau ante chayannasti. In the beginning and in the end, whatever is not there, Adau ante chayannasti. Yannasti means yet nasti. Vartamane pitattadha. Even in the present, it is also like that. It is also like that means what? It is not there. That is a very sweeping statement by Gaudapadacharya. So in the waking world, he is in one shot he has dismissed. Adavante chayannasti vartamane pitattadha. Any of you having time, please read the Karika of Gaudapadacharya. It is wonderful, beautiful. Okay. Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata.
This is similar to the mirage or the rope on the snake on the rope.
Snake on the rope, yeah.
Avyaktadini bhutan. I mean, the snake was not there before, and it is not there in the end after the knowledge, after you shine the torch. It is only in the middle that you superimpose the snake on the rope, similar to the mirage.
But Adini, you don't know. Regarding the snake on the rope, Avyaktadini, how do you know? When you have seen, the snake was. It was Vyaktamadhyani. You were trying to analyze is very nice. But here, when you have witnessed that, that was in the Vartamana, that is in the Madhya, and it is Vyaktam. And when you have shone the light on that, Nidhanani Avyaktam, that I agree with you. But this is not there. This is, you can't qualify that. Avyaktadini can't be qualified. Okay?
Okay.
Am I with you?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Now, Arjuna, I'm reading the Tatparya here. Beautiful. Before birth, beings are not manifest to our human senses. On death, they return to the unmanifest again. They are manifest only in the interim between birth and death. What occasion then for lamentation? Wonderful, beautiful set of words in English. Now, next verse. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidенam Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha Ascharyavat chenam anya shrunoti Shrutvaapyenam vedana chaiva kaschit. I always remember that lady who said day before or so that it is very difficult to say that Akasha is Asat. Is it not?
Yes, sir. It is so nice to listen to you, Nana. I was the one who was asking because I have been contemplating a lot on this Akasha Tattva because that is not, I mean, you cannot destroy it, you cannot do anything to it. So,
You can dismiss it. You can dismiss it in your dream state.
yeah.
It is simply not available. Not only in the dream state, even in the waking world, if you dismiss it out of your mind, is Akasha there for you?
Yeah, but then that
Supposing
is only mind game, right? If my mind doesn't, if my mind dismiss it, doesn't mean it vanishes. For others, it's still there.
no, why are you worried about others? You are Atma. You are not others. You are Atma, and your trials and attempts are to rediscover the lost Atma. Is it not?
Yes.
So what is available for others is no bother for you. It is simply dismissed by you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidенam. Why I remembered you, madam? This sloka is almost telling the same thing. Very difficult to imagine Akasha is Asat. Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidенam. Somebody looks at this Atma. Kaschid enam means Atma. Kaschit, somebody, okay, or some people. Ascharyavat pashyati. Looks at this Atma as a wonder. Looks means it's not as though Atma is available for looking. It's a kind of a mental perception, right? Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidенam Ascharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha. Anyaha means others, like say people like me who keep on, blabbering, etc. about Atma this, Atma Ananta, Sarvagataha, Avyaktaha, etc., etc. Anyaha tadaiva on Atma Ascharyavat vadati. They say it as a wonder. They talk about Atma as a wonder. Ascharyavat chainamanya shrunoti. All of you people who are very patiently putting up with my blabbering, you are shrunoti, you are listening. Listening to what? Ascharyavat chainam anya shrunoti anyaha. Anyaha purushaha. That purushaha includes Stri also. Purau ushati iti purushaha. The one who is an indweller in the pura is called purusha. And what is that pura? Navadware pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. We will come to that in the 5th chapter of the Gita. Navadware, there are 9 gated body. This body has got 9 gates and it is called Pura. When the city has some east, west, north, south gates, you call it a city, no? That is a Pura. You got 9 gates here. This is a Mahapura. In this Mahapura, the Purusha is there. So Purusha includes Stri also. Ascharyavat-chainamanya shrunoti. Somebody else will listen about Atma as a wonder. Shrutva apyenam vedana chaiva kaschit. Even after listening, even after this seeing, Even after this talking, Shrutva Pienam Vedana Chaiva Kaschit. But the wonder of wonders is nobody amongst all these people ever knows Atma. Shrutva Pienam Vedana Chaiva Kaschit. This is a sloka which is giving a tremendous high alert to all of us, saying, hey, you must have your inner equipment totally pure. Then only whatever is being talked about Atma can be really made your own. You can live the Vedanta Vakyas provided your mind is absolutely pure. And in the pure mind, which is more like a mirror, the Vedanta Vakyas, they will as though tell you, hey, I am you. I am you. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Natu Anyaha, etc., etc. Now that we have to go to that stage means we must make baby steps to cleanse our minds systematically and with a tremendous commitment. Tremendous commitment. Systematically, when we do, supposing somebody praises me, I'm elated. Somebody insults me, now I'm depressed. If I can win over these two, elation and depression, Tulya Ninda Stutir Mauni Santushto Yena Kena Chit, and happy, Santushtaha, always Truptaha with whatever is obtained, that kind of a person who is equal with insult and praise, that kind of a thing. When we can go to that level, that means we have progressed. And Bhagavan Krishna is going to give a tremendous program to all of us. The other day, one lady asked, this is understood, but it is not coming to Anubhava. Yeah, Gita Acharya will make an attempt to have all of us get this Anubhava, provided we conform to his diktat. Whatever Gita Acharya says, if we are doing, then finally he will say, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tva Sarva Papebhyaha Mokshayishyami Ma Shuchaha. That Mokshayishyami is not talking of, I will give you moksha. No. Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Please wait a minute. Aham tva sarva papebhyaha mokshayishyami. I will liberate you from all your papas. Sarva papebhyaha mokshayishyami. That is the promise made by Gita Acharya, provided we tread the path laid down by him for all of us. Right? We will do that. We will do that with a commitment. Next verse, please. Dehi nityamavadhyoyam dehe sarvasya bharata tasmat sarvani bhutani natvam shochitum arhasi. This dehi or shariri or jivi or atma under the influence of ajnana, all are synonymous, all are the same name. Dehi nityam. Nityam is what? What is what is nityam?
It always exists.
Always exist. Why are you people not being interactive?
No, because we are all unmuted. We have to mute. We are all muted.
I forgot about it. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
It takes time for us to unmute.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Dehi nityam avadhyoyam. Ayam dehi, this ayam here, there is ayam. That ayam dehi, this dehi, that means what? This dehi is this shariri, nityam. It is always there. Avadhyoyam. It is not possible to kill it. Dehe sarvasya bharata. This applies to all the dehas, not just to my deha, your deha, Arjuna. Dehe sarvasya bharata, in all the dehas. This dehi of your guru, acharya, Drona, dehi of your pitamaha cannot be killed. Avadhyoyaha. The dehi is avadhyoyaha. Their bodies are killed, that is okay. Whether you kill or not, kalakramena, the body falls. That is the entropy. Kalakramena, okay, asti jayate vardhate, etc. Viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati. That is inevitable for the stula shariram. You need not worry about Bhishma, Drona falling, etc. That you are going to be the cause for it. Ashotyan, anmashotyastvam, prajna vadamstya bhashase, gata asun, agata asun, panditaha na anushochanti. Now, nityam avadhyoyam dehe sarvasya bharata. Tasmat sarvani bhutani. This happens to all beings. You need not, knowing this, natvam shochitum arhasi. How do you get to crying? How do you get to grieving? You may not be crying, but you are sorrowful. Ashrupurna kulekshanam vishidantam idam vakyam uvacha madhusudanaha. To that Arjuna, whose eyes were, welling with a lot of water, tears, water, to that person, he may not be crying literally, but one other catalyst will help to make him keep on crying. But Bhagavan Krishna is not going to be that catalyst. He is going to dry up all the welling tears in Arjuna's eyes. Nanu shochitumarhasi. Very whiplash of teaching. This gives us some idea of the same type of teaching Shankaracharya has given to one old man. Does anybody remember?
Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja
Bhaja Govindam, very right. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Mudhamate, a deluded fellow. And deluded fellow is who? Some very old man, much older than Shankaracharya. Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate, Samprapte Sannihite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrun Karane. That old man was trying to by heart some Vyakarna Sutras and things like that. Hey, all these are not going to help you when the hour dawns for you to leave this place. Samprapte sannihite kale, marana kale, nahi nahi rakshati dukrun karane, etc. Beautiful. That Bhaja Govindam is a wonderful, wonderful text, wonderful set of slokas. Now, dehi nityam avadhyoyam dehe sarvasya bharata. Tasmat sarvani bhutani natvam shochitum arhasi. Hey Arjuna, not that you do not know all these things. I'm just trying to give you some recapitulation. You may have temporarily forgotten about all these. This is available to you for your normal perception day in and day out. Dehi nityam avadhyoyam dehe sarvasya bharata. Tasmat sarvani bhutani natvam shochitum arhasi. And when somebody passes away, what do? We do the Dahana Kriya, Antyeshti, etc. we do. And afterwards what? Afterwards what? We light a lamp. For whom do you light a lamp? For whom do you light a lamp? For somebody who is very reverential, like your chosen deity, the God you pray to every day. Or, in your opinion, the Pitrudeva who has left this place, and you are convinced and you are told through the Shastra Vakyas that this Dehi Nityam Avadhyoyam Sarvasya Dehe Bharata Tasmat Sarvani Bhutani Tvam Nasochitum Arhasi. You don't deserve to grieve, Arjuna. And knowing this, I light a lamp for the departed soul. Knowing fully well that departed soul, that Dehi is Nityam Avadhyoyam. It has that Dehi has not fallen. That Dehi's body has fallen. Vasam Sijirnani Yatha Vihaya. We have seen in yesterday's verse. By simply throwing away the old dirty clothes, how we very joyfully take fresh and new clothing, so too this Dehi Navani Anyani Navani Dehani Grunnante. This Dehi will take new and other Dehas. Knowing all this, there's no reason for you to grieve, Arjuna. Come out of this stupor. Swadharmam api chaveksha na vikampitum Dharmyadhi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Hey, Arjuna, don't forget you are a kshatriya. You are a royal prince and you have a dharma. What is that dharma? Raja dharma. What is that? Does that Raja dharma tell you? To protect dharma. Raja dharma distinctly tells the Raja or the prince or his entourage to protect dharma all the time. Because whoever protects the dharma, dharma protects that person. And when that happens, when dharma rules the land, everybody in the land will be very, very happy. There are no problems. There are no clashes. There are no thefts. There are no murders. There are no rapings. All these things will simply be not there when the dharma is totally established. And for that establishment of the dharma, Arjuna, you have as a swadharma. Your swadharma is that cha avekshya. Even if you look at your swadharma, na vikampitum arhasi, you can't be like this. You know, Krishna, I will not fight. Okay, karpanya doshopa upahata swabhavaha, etc. Sishyasteham Tvam Prapannam, all this wavering type of talk is unbecoming of you, Arjuna. Why are you like this? You do not have any definite opinion of what you need to do. Do not waver. Vikampitum na arhasi. Na vikampitum arhasi. Vikampitum na arhasi. You do not come under the category of that kind of a great prince who keeps on wavering all the time. You have never wavered thus far. What is happening to you? Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam. I said that initially. In this critical period, in this crisis moment, how this kind of a lamentable situation has occurred in your mind. Dharmyadi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. For the kshatriya, dharmyadi yuddha shreyaha. You have asked for shreyas, isn't it? Other than this, the yuddha, the war or battle, which is in conformity with dharma, dharmyadi yuddha shreyaha anyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. There is nothing other than this dharma yuddha for kshatriya, which is the shreyas. Dharmyadi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. You had been asking for shreyas and things like that. Okay? Kshatriyasya na vidyate. You have to understand where you came from. You are the son of Pandu, and you are the son of Indra. You are the son of Kunti. You are the younger brother of two great brothers who have been the blessings of great deities like Yamadharmaraja and Vayudeva. And you are a great blessing from Indra himself. Why are you behaving like this very puny person? Why you assume this kind of an attire? Dharmyadi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. And you are a kshatriya prince. Understand that. Klaibyam asmakam apardha. You are forgetting your own nature and you are behaving in a very funny manner, like a Klibaha. Klibaha is a eunuch. And Krishna has not minced words. Bhagavan Krishna has not minced words because his intention is to make Arjuna see the folly of his lamentation. Yadruchaya chopapannam swargadvaram apavrutam sukina. Yep.
Nanda?
Yes, please.
This shloka, the 31st shloka, Krishna has nicely steered the whole topic away from description of the Atma to bringing him down to understand his dharma. Till now, he was like explaining about the Atma and all the attributes of the
Yes.
Atma.
Yeah.
You should not grieve because this is eternal. This is
True.
not something that you can kill. And then suddenly he's brought him to his Swadharma.
Swadharma. Why? Because Arjuna was brooding. When this Atma Tattva, etc., when perhaps it is going over his head, and Krishna must have picked up that kind of a signal. And so he is giving some kind of a factual talk, which incidentally becomes a pep talk. There are about 10 or so verses from this 31st verse onwards, which do not talk so much directly about Atma. Swadharmam api chaveksha na vikampitum arhasi dharmyadhi yuddha shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Edruchaya cha upapannam swargadvaram apavrutam sukina kshatriya pada labhante yuddham idrusham. Labhante yuddham idrusham. This kind of a yuddham, labhante, for whom? Sukinaha kshatriyaha pada. For the kshatriya who is a very nice person. Who is a very nice person. A fortunate person. A person who has lived his life thus far very nicely with scruples and respecting the dharma, the Raja Dharma, the Samanya Dharma, the Vishesha Dharma, the Kula Dharma, all those things respecting that kind of a person, that Sukinaha Kshatriyaha Pada, Yuddham Idrusham Labhante. This kind of a Yuddham will be available to him. To who? To this Sukinaha Kshatriyaha. Edruchaya cha upapannam. Without your asking, you have not asked for this yuddham, but that is kind of thrust upon you. Edruchaya cha upapannam swargadvaram apavrutam. This yuddham thrust upon you, and that indirectly swargadvaram apavrutam, it has given what? An open entrance to Swarga, Swargadvaram apavrutam. It has given an opening gateway to heaven. The Tatparya here very nicely given. Arjuna, fortunate are the Kshatriyas who get such an unsolicited opportunity for war. That is, this Arjuna has not planned to have this war at all. In spite of Bhagavan Krishna's best attempts to avoid war and strike peace between the two cousins of Kurus, it was in vain, and this was thrust upon the Pandavas, unsolicited opportunity for war, which is an open gateway to heaven. Arjuna, on the other hand, Adhachet Tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi. Adhachet imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi. Tataha swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. You will attain to papam. You will attain to papam when? Swadharmam kirtim cha hitva. You killing your swadharma and your kirti also. You are very famous till now. Your kirti also you will be killing. Hitva, killing. Papam avapsyasi. You will attain to papam. You will incur lot of sin. Then when will that happen? Ataha. On the other hand, Adaha chet imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi. If you decide not to do this dharma sangramaha, adhachet tvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi. Hey Arjuna, if you decide, tvam, you, imam dharmyam, this dharma yuddha, dharmyam is that which is in line with dharma. Dharmyam sangramam. That sangramam, that is battle. Na karishyasi, if you don't do. Tataha swadharmam kirtim cha hitva papam avapsyasi. You will attain to a lot of papam. Not only that, and this akirti will get you what? Akirtim chapi bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam. Sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranad atirichyate. Akirtim cha api bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam. Sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranad atirichyate. Sambhavitasya is what? The one who is decorated, the one who has become famous by his deeds, the one who has become famous by his conduct. That you have been, Arjuna, thus far. Sambhavitasya cha akirtihi, this infamy, akirtihi, maranadati atirichyate. Maranat atirichyate. It is worse than death, Arjuna. You have been decorated, and Yudhishthira has been having tremendous hopes on you. Even I had a lot of hopes on you. That is how I agreed to become your charioteer. Sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranadatirichyate. And why akirtim cha api bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam. Avyayam, endlessly, for ages, they will keep on talking of your akirti. Oh, that fellow, that Arjuna, oh, I thought he will be a very great fighter, but looking at me, he got frightened and he went away. He ran away from the battlefield. And that kind of an akirti akirtim cha api bhutani kathayishyanti te avyayam. And these kathas, these stories, they will keep on having different connotations. Somebody will say, Arjuna was never a hero. He was just a coward. It is because of Bhimasena's great strength. Arjuna was about as though shining. That kind of a talk they will have. Akirtim chapi bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam. And they will also say, Arjuna has come in front of both the armies, and in the middle of the armies, he has seen the mighty Duryodhana wielding that great Gada, that club, and looking at him, and he's a very powerful man, he got frightened. And looking at Karna, who is not fighting now, incidentally, Karna did not fight till Bhishmacharya fell. That's another story. We'll come to that later. Akirtim chapi bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam. This kind of a kathas, they keep on going in a different way, and you can't control. And you will be the progenitor for this kind of an akirti. Why do you want to have this akirti? You are a kirtiman purushaha, he Mahabaho, he Parantapa, he Arjuna, he Kaunteya. Get up, Uttishta, Tasmad Ujjasva Bharata. He will say that shortly. Next verse, please. Akirtinchapi bhutani kadayishyanti te avyayam sambhavitasya cha akirtihi maranadatirichyate bhayadranad uparatam mansyante tvam maharataha esham chatvam bahumataha bhutva yasyasi laghavam. This becomes what? A laughable, despisable matter. What? People will keep on thinking, bhayat, because of fear, ranat, from battle, uparatam, he has gone away. Mansyante, they will think, tvam, they will think about you, who maharathaha. There are a lot of maharathas assembled here, and all those maharathas will think, you ran away from the battlefield because of fear. Bhayat ranad uparatam iti maharataha tvam mansyante. Esham cha tvam mahabaho bhutva. Esham cha tvam mahabaho Esham cha tvam bahumataha mahabaho bhutva yasyasi laghavam. Hey Mahabaho, that Mahabaho word is not here. Though I said I was looking for that, I could not get, so I was fighting for it. Bahumataha, Bahumatama, that is what? A person who had got the Veer Chakra, Ashok Chakra, all the chakras in the country that you can boast of, all those Arjuna at one time or the other has acquired. That Bahumataha, Bahumatamans is decorated highly. Okay? Bahumataha Bhutva, having been such a great decorated warrior like you, who did not know any trace of bhayam at all, people will think, Bhayadranadu paratam mamsyante tvam maharada. Esham chatvam bahumataha bhutva. Bahumataha bhutva, having been a decorated, wonderful, great prince and a tremendous warrior like you, having been yasyasi laghavam, it becomes a despicable thing, Arjuna. Avatyavadamsya bahun vadishyanti tava ahitaha nindantat tava samadhyam tato dukkataram nukim. Avatyavadamsya bahun, unprintable words people will talk about you. Avatyavadamscha bahun vadishyanti tava ahitaha. Tava ahitaha means what? Karnadayaha, Duryodhanaya, all those Dushta Chatushtayam and all their friends. Avatyavadamscha bahun, many, Avatyavadan, bahun vadishyanti, they will keep on talking, telling. Tava ahitaha, people who hate you. Because why do people hate you? Not because you are hateworthy. They hate you because of your valor. My God, how to control this fellow? Arjuna has come again. Now I can't face him. I can't fight him. I would better run away. This kind of a feeling is there in the minds of every warrior in the Kaurava ranks. And all those people are ahitaha for Arjuna. Not because of Arjuna deserved to be hated. He was a wonderful prince. He was an exemplary prince. He conducted himself wonderfully well in all walks of life. Such a great warrior, such a great prince. And he becomes ahitaha for the Kauravas. Nindantas samadhyam. They will belittle, nindanti. Nindanti means what? What does he know? He does not know. You know, the Gandiva, even he does not know how to wield it. Nindantas samadhyam. His samadhyam itself is doubted. Nindantas samadhyam tataha dukkataram nukim. Compared to that, what else can be more grievable? And you are unnecessarily grieving for that which is not grief worthy. Ashocyanan vasochastvam prajnavadamscha bhashase gata asun agata asunscha panditaha na anushochanti. These are all factual. What Bhagavan Krishna is presenting is very factual detail, right? And these are also trying to kindle the bravery in Arjuna, which he has in abundance, that went to sleep, and Bhagavan Krishna is trying to wake up that bravery. Hato va prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasmaduthishta kaunteya yuddhaya krutanischayah. Hey Arjuna, if you get killed in the process of this battle, hatova swargam prapsyasi, you will gain swargam. And swargam is not easily obtainable. Edruchaya chopapannam swargadvaram apavrutam sukina kshatriya pardha labante yuddhamidrusham. Earlier verse we have seen. Hatova prapsyasi swargam jitva va, if you win over, bhokshase mahim, you will enjoy the earth. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya. Tasma, therefore, uttishta, hey Arjuna, why is sitting down in the chariot? You are a yodha, you are a warrior, you have to stand and fight. Tasma uttishta kaunteya. I can sit because I have to handle the horses. I can't be standing and handling the horses. Not only that, I'll become the prime target for all the arrows coming in if I stand. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krutanischayah. Make a determined approach towards battle. Yuddhaya, for yuddham, krutanischayah. Nischayah krutva, krutanischayah. Hey, have a tremendous commitment, determination, unwavering faith that hatova prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krutanischayah. What talk, what kind of a wonderful pep talk. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha alabho jaya ajayo tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsyasi. Hey Arjuna, you will not attain to any papam at all. Tato yuddhaya yujyasva. For the sake of dharma yuddha, you fight. Sukha dukkhe same krutva. Taking sukha and dukkha as equal. Sukha dukkhe same krutva. Labha alabho. That is whatever is the gain or the loss. Labha alabho. Jaya ajayo. Jaya ajayo means apajayo. Jaya apajayo. Labha alabho. Labha nashto. Sukha dukkho same krutva. Have an equanimous mind in all these pairs of opposites. And with that frame of mind, tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papamavapsyasi. You will not attain to papa at all. Arjuna, get up. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya kruta nishchayaha. What a prabodham. What a prabodham is this? It's not as though Bhagavan Krishna is now trying to make a warrior Arjuna. Arjuna is already a great warrior. That great warrior as though went to sleep, and Bhagavan Krishna is only trying to wake him up. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya krita nishchayaha sukha dukkhe same krutva labha alabho jaya ajayo tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsyasi. You went on talking of so many papas, etc. Narake niyatam vato bhavati kyanu shushruma aho patamahat papam kartum yavasita vayam yadrajya sukalobhena hantum swajana mujyataha. All these things you have blabbered in the first chapter, isn't it, Arjuna? Not that first chapter. Krishna did not say first chapter. I am saying, incidentally, between the pages of the Mahabharata, this Gita is there in the Bhishma Parva. And originally there are no chapters for the Gita. Chapters have come into being by some well-meaning Panditas. They have included, this is the first chapter, second chapter, etc. That's okay. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha alabho jaya ajayo tato yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsyasi. Yeah. I'm sorry I have taken a couple of minutes more. Any questions on this? We will attend to tomorrow, all right?
Yeah.
Om Sarve bhavantu sukhinah Sarve santu niramayah Sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti 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 He.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, everybody.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.